on the field in every situation. So on third down, he's no longer on your tackles. Now he's matched up on your guards and your centers, and that's what makes it tough. So he's been a problem trying to get ready for it.
And what does it say about a guy who he missed basically all of last season due to a torn ACL, and he's coming back and having the season that he's had?
Yeah, and I don't know him personally, but when you see that as a competitor, as a coach, you just have a tremendous amount of respect because you understand the severity of an injury and what it takes to come back, but not just to come back, but to play at a high level. So just a lot of respect for what I perceive as his character, because only character is going to allow you to be able to overcome that type of adversity and then respond in a fashion that you were better than where you were before.
Tony, what's this last stretch been for you?
Say that again?
What's this last stretch been like for you and Jeff? I mean, you guys have been living together forever, teammates and that kind of thing. Is it tough? Or?
The first game was difficult because of the turnaround. It was such a quick turnaround, and then he had his time to go do what he needed to do for South Florida, so really didn't have much time to think about it. And we had Grish kind of inserted in that role, so we were rocking and rolling. These last couple of weeks, we've had a chance to just work together, but we try to keep it as normal as possible. Really not focus on the future. We understand that's going to come on Monday night after the game. But right now, we're just focusing on doing what we've always done to help these young men be successful. And that's really what our work has been the last couple of weeks.
You haven't let emotions get into it? You haven't had thoughts about, hey, this is my guy?
No, because the emotion for me is really joy for him. Because I know that's something he's always wanted to do. He's had aspirations to do it, and I'm just thankful that I've been blessed to have a small part in that, just a very, very small part helping him accomplish that. So not gonna be sad. Now, there's gonna be some days probably next year where I go to say something and he's not there, and it may set in. But for me, the only emotion that I got for him is joy. And hopefully, it's a ton of joy after the game for two reasons.
Tony, you've been through this a bunch. What is 16 days now to prepare for a championship game? How different is it than some of these other years?
It's good from the standpoint of, at first you're like, man, you got 2 weeks off, but when you sit back in retrospect and you look at this has been a long season. We started in July, we played our first game in August, we had 2 bye weeks, and we needed this extra time, just to kind of get our thoughts, to kind of recoup, because the calendar's been different. But at the same time, too, you want to make sure that you don't do too much. Because in this game, it's going to be about the players. It's going to be about winning one-on-one matchups. So we're anxious to play, but the time has been good just for us to kind of catch our breath.
Tony, did it like a bye week?